Hey, welcome to this radio video. I made a little earlier a video with some tips of general listening, how I would tune a radio. I like going through the different bands, knowing when to put it in single sideband and AM. But there's other little tips that I like about portables that are interesting to check for. One of the things that you can do on a portable receiver to improve is, of course, get yourself a piece of wire and hook it up to your telescopic antenna, and you can just extend it and put it next to a window, for example, or you can send a piece of wire outdoors and see how you can receive. That's one thing you can do to improve reception on a portable receiver. Now, I had a comment a little earlier about someone saying that he enjoys his D1103 and that the only thing he didn't like was the power supply. Now, that's one thing about portable receivers. If you noticed, on all my videos, I am never plugged in with a power supply. You know, you have this jack here where you can put a 6-volt power supply. And you know, instead of using batteries, you use the AC current of your home. And there's a really good reason I never use a power adapter. First of all, most of the time the power adapter will add the noise level to the radio, so you'll have much more noise and you'll wash out those weaker signals because the noise level will be too high. That's one thing, and that's one major reason why I don't use a power supply. Most of our electrical system actually has a lot of noise through it, so if you had a power supply, you add noise. So to compensate the fact that I am using batteries, one of the biggest problems here is, of course, if I use alkaline batteries, I'll be buying batteries all the time. It's not good for the environment, and of course it costs money. So what I do is I actually buy some rechargeable batteries. So these are AA rechargeables. So what I do is I keep them in there and I charge the batteries in the receiver when they are getting weak. So by buying these batteries that cost me maybe 10 or 12 bucks per packet, when I charge them, hundreds of times, it actually doesn't cost a lot. And by using rechargeables, all you have to do is just, remember to charge your battery. I prefer charging in a outboard charger, but all of these radios actually can charge in the radio itself, so you can plug in the adapter that you've got with the radio and charge it. The reason I don't like charging inside the radio is because charging in here is very slow. It's typically 20 hours for 2000 milliamp hour batteries. My outboard charger actually takes 5 hours to do the same job, so I get the batteries quickly. So what I do is I use 2 or 3 sets of 4 AA's that I rotate, and the others are always charged, so when the batteries here run down, I just pop in the other 4 and put these on the charger. So that's another tip, because unfortunately power adapters will add a lot of noise, and personally I don't think they should be used. One interesting comment, and I did notice this on pretty much every radio I've used, when you're listening to single sideband, most power adapters are actually very unstable because they're too cheap. So very often the single sideband signals tend to fluctuate. They have like a ripple in the sound, so it distorts the audio. So these are all little tips that I actually go with my receivers. So if you've been using that power adapter for shortwave listening, unplug it and put batteries. You'll see the reception will be much better most of the time. So hope you enjoy these little tips for radio listening on a portable receiver.